Kingston Preparatory School, Lomans Windward Anglican School, Newgrounds Primary School, Richland Park Government School, and last but certainly not least, St. Mary's Roman Catholic School. So we're expecting a very exciting round of competition. These students have been preparing since, what, January? And I know they're tired and ready to get it over with. So I commend both the main students who are on my left and the substitutes who are on my right, who have been working extremely hard to the final round of this quiz. Now, before we start anything, we want to bring God among us, because we could not do it without him. We all could not be here without him. So I'm going to call on Sister 𝐶𝘰𝑝𝘺𝑟𝘅𝑔𝘩𝑡, a member of the Kccu Education Committee, to deliver a word of prayer. Please stand.
Thank you. Thank you, Sister Ruth. Protocol has already been established. Let's bow our heads and reverence our Lord. Gracious God, we pause for a moment of silence to invite you into our present. We ask for calm nerves as we go forward into this quiz. Father, we pray that you bless the organizers, the participants, and everyone that is here today. Father, we know wisdom, knowledge, and understanding has been bestowed upon our participants, and we ask that you give them focus and bring them to the remembrance what they have studied and what the teachers has taught them. Father, we thank you for everything, and as we go forward, continue to bless us and keep us this day and forever. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
All right, thank you very much, Sister 𝐶𝑰𝑟, for that wonderful prayer. Please remain standing. We are going to sing the first verse and the chorus of the national anthem, and this will be led by Sister Alyssa Barnum, member of the Kccu Education Committee. Sing the entire? Okay, no problem. We're singing the entire. I've been notified that we cannot leave out the Grenadines, and I agree. All right, on the count of three, just like you do in school. 2, 3.
St. Vincent's land so beautiful, with joyful hearts we pledge to thee our loyalty and love, and vow to keep you ever free. Whatever the future brings, our saint will see us through. May peace reign from shore to shore, and God bless and keep us true. Haruna, fair and blessed are your mountains, high so clear and green, a home to me, though I may stray, a heaven serene. Whatever the future brings, our faith will see us through. May peace reign from shore to shore, and God bless and keep us true. Our little sister islands are those gems, the lovely grenadines, upon their seas and golden sands, the sunshine ever beams.
please be seated. Thank you, Sister Lisa Barnum. All right. So we're going to move into the speeches. I just want to acknowledge the presence of another director, Brother Osnet Kato. Pleasure having you here from Kccu Board of Directors. So now I'm going to call on Sister Jocelyn Craig, the chairperson of the Kccu Education Committee, to deliver an overview of the quiz so that you can see how we arrived at the final round today.
Good morning, everyone. With protocol already been established, I will begin. So the Kccu annual mastermind quiz, we commenced on February the 20th with our preliminaries, where we had 38 registered schools, including schools from Beckway and Canawan. Now, the schools were divided in 7 groups where we competed, and out of that, we had a total of 10 schools advancing to our semifinals. Among them was 6 of these schools. Throughout the school, we've seen our masterminds very competitive, and from there they advance where we now have 6 competing schools. So we know that our competitors are curious. They had a really good time then. So we know they are eagerly awaiting to commence, to continue. So we just want to have you to trust your instincts, stay focused, and enjoy the moment. So wish you all the best. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Sister Craig. I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to call on our second speaker to offer brief remarks from the Ministry of Education, Vocational Training and Innovation, Digital Transformation and Information, our Education Officer, Mrs. Noreen Ferguson.
Good morning. I would accept the established protocol. Good morning, everyone, including our students who are here this morning representing their individual school. It is indeed a pleasure being here with you today at the Kingston Cooperative Credit Union Annual School Quiz Finals. On behalf of the Ministry of Education, I would like to sincerely express my thank you to the Kingston Cooperative Credit Union for this kind invitation, and most importantly, for its continued investment in education and development of our youths. Events such as this one are extremely important, as they provide a platform for students to showcase their talents, not only what they have learned in the classroom, but also their ability to think critically, work as a team, and perform under pressure. Today, we celebrate more than just a competition. We celebrate discipline, determination, and the pursuit of excellence. To our students, I offer my heartfelt congratulations. Reaching this stage is no small accomplishment. You have demonstrated commitment and perseverance, and you should be all very proud of yourselves. I encourage you to continue to strive for excellence, to remain curious, and always believe in your ability to achieve great things. I also commend the Kingston Cooperative Credit Union for their ongoing dedication for youth development. Initiatives like this play a vital role in building a stronger and more educated society. As we gather here today, let us celebrate the talents of our students, the spirit of healthy competition. To you students, I wish you the best of luck as you compete in today's activity. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mrs. Ferguson, for those words of encouragement. I'm sure you students will take it and hold on to it and help it to calm your nerves. I just wanted to add as well, our participants today range from grade 5 to grade 6. So even participating in this quiz, I know some of them will be well prepared for their examinations, your CPEA, that's supposed to be coming up in May. And for those of you in grade 5, you have a head start, all right? So now I'm going to call on Brother Timothy Scott. A lot of you participants should have heard his name in a lot of the questions coming out of the preliminary and semi-final round. He is the president of Kccu Board of Directors, and Kccu is an organization that really loves to get involved in education and the holistic development of young people. So I'm going to call on Brother Timothy Scott to deliver brief remarks on behalf of Kccu.
Good morning, one and all. Let me adopt the protocol that was established earlier. Again, from the beginning, welcome students first, participants, parents, teachers, members of Kccu, staff, and the Board of Directors and other committee members. Kccu Mastermind Final. Now, some persons might feel a bit timid, etc. But remember, at the end of the day, when this competition is over, all of you are winners in your own right. Just remember that. I am happy that Kccu we continue to be involved in educational development throughout the length and breadth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And it is our wish to continue even after you students have finished primary school, have finished secondary school, and even have finished university. Because at the end of the day, we have our social cooperative responsibility in St. Vincent and the Grenadines to ensure the holistic development, as mentioned by our very own marketing officer, of students throughout the length and breadth of this country. The good thing with this mastermind quiz, and I'm going to be brief, is that it helps students to, even when you move on to other schools, secondary, tertiary, and even if you travel abroad, that you have a general development in your whole system, in that you are able to answer and to speak and know how to work things through in a rapid moment. Because sometimes when a situation arises, you have to think on the spur of the moment, and it can be a decision between life and death. So at least we are getting you to think in a quick manner. Long time they used to call it quick answer. You know those things where the teacher give you a question and they said you have 5 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and some of you still struggling behind. But at least you are here. Congrats. All the best to you. Thank you, parents. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, my very own Kccu.
Thank you very much, Brother Scott. And just to reiterate what Brother Scott said, nobody here is a loser. Everyone is a winner. And if you turn your attention to my left, you would see a goodie table. Everybody is walking away with something. Even our teacher guides who've worked very hard to prepare the students, right? Good. And that is courtesy Kccu. So thank you, Brother Scott, Brother Evans, for releasing the funds, okay? I just want to acknowledge, before I start with the quiz rules and the first round of competition, the schools that would have made it to the semi-final round, that are our specially invited guests. Some of them are also zone winners, winning their group stage. So I want to acknowledge the presence of Evesham Methodist School, Bel-Air Government School, Kingston Anglican School, and unfortunately, they could not be here, but we still want to acknowledge Georgetown Government School. I also want to acknowledge the presence of those persons viewing online. I know a lot of the schools, teachers who could not be here are zoned in, and they're supporting their school from the live. So kids, make your schools proud today, okay? And last but certainly not least, I want to acknowledge the presence of our 2025 Mastermind Do you want to stand for me, Jamila, so everybody could see you? Right, her name is Jamila Davis, and she is representing Spring Village Methodist School. And just some fun facts on Jamila. She was the winner of the preliminary round, the winner of the semi-final round, the credit union connoisseur, and last but certainly not least, the winner of our final round. Jamila did exceptionally well in the quiz, and her scores were really set apart from the competition. So, Jamila, I hope you're doing well, and you set exams this year. All the best. All right, so now I thank my head table. I turn my attention to the stars of the hour, my 6 finalists. So just give us a brief moment to set the projector in the front. Students, you know, I will always ask you if you can see properly. I know there's a lot of lights, but for the purpose of the live, we cannot have it too dark. So we tried our best. We tried our best to make the screen as bright as possible. All right, so while we set up the screen, I just want to introduce my team today. I'll start with myself. My name is Sister Ruth Stowe. I will be your reader/moderator. So my voice should be the only voice that you focus on today. To my left, I have Brother Cuthbert Noel. He will be operating your board. Right after Brother Cuthbert Noel, I have Brother Canute Myers and Sister Nisha Hope. They are your judges/scorers for today. Remember, I always say the judge's decision is final, so those are the persons that would be confirming your scores. To make sure that the judges are doing their job, as I would have mentioned before, we have Christian Hoyt from BDO, who is an auditor, so he will audit the final scores to make sure that we don't have a Steve Harvey moment. And I have Sister Alyssa Barnum. You would see Sister Alyssa when we reach our buzzer round. I know students, I went to the schools and we operated the buzzer. Everybody's good on the buzzer round now? Everybody's prepared. And then I have Sister Jocelyn Craig. You remember her as the chairperson of the Education Committee. She will be our timer for today. So that bell is the song you need to pay attention to, the second song after my voice. I also want to acknowledge the presence of all media outlets present here today: VC3, API, One News, SVG, any other media outlet that is present, Vincentian, Searchlight, News, newspaper. We are grateful to have you here. It could not be possible without you guys. All right, so participants, we ready to start? All right, so you should be familiar with the rules by now and the board. I know the board looks a little bit different today because instead of categories, you are seeing letters. In the final rung, if we really want to judge who's the true mastermind, we have no categories. We still have categories scattered throughout the board, but we don't have columns with categories. That is to see how well-rounded you are in each category. Just for the viewing audience and the audience here, I will repeat those categories. The categories that will be tested today is language arts, science, civics, spelling, and credit union. We also, for the trivia round, would have reading comprehension and mathematics. Now, the quiz is going to take place in 4 rounds. The first round is your multiple choice round, where you would see 6 rounds of questioning. So each student will have the opportunity to answer 6 questions. We have our close-ended round, where you would still have the opportunity to answer 6 questions. We have our trivia round, where you would answer 1 mathematics trivia and a language arts trivia that is divided in, a reading comprehension trivia that is divided into 2. And then the most exciting round will be the buzzer round, where you have the opportunity to answer 20 questions at fast pace. Okay, now I'm going to start with the multiple choice round. This is how your board will look, and we will go in alphabetical order, and we're going to start with 𝑏𝑒𝑘𝑤𝑎𝑦 SDA, and we're going to move all the way down to St. Mary's RC, and then after we finish completing our third round, we will switch the play and start with St. Mary's RC and go all the way up to 𝑏𝑒𝑘𝑤𝑎𝑦 SDA. Now, housekeeping matters before we start. First and foremost, I encourage silence. The only persons that should be talking is myself and the student answering the question. I encourage your phone to be on vibrate or silence because we want the kids to be focused and we don't want any distractions. There should also be, well, no recording of the quiz internally. We have a live that is available for everyone to view afterwards. So we would encourage no recording, whether it is in video, audio, or writing. We also encourage no blurting out of answers. The focus should be on the main students, and the substitutes, you know your role, which I will explain again to the audience. So there should be absolutely no blurting out of answers. Kindly note that the judge's decision is final, and even though we seem a little bit strict up here, encouragement is welcome. Cheer your school along, encourage them. I know they're very nervous and they would want the support. Now, as it relates to the multiple choice round, I will read the question twice. So each school has the opportunity to choose a letter and a point value associated with that letter. So if you want to choose column C, you would say, give me C for 400. Brother Noel would put the question on the board. I will read this question twice, including the options. You have 5 seconds before you hear the sound of this bell to answer the question. So you must answer the question before that bell sounds. No questions can only be answered once. No question will be passed. The answer will be revealed, and I will move on to the next school. Now, in this round, you have your substitute support, where you can call on your substitute for assistance. You can do this no more than 3 times, and if you do call on your substitute, you only get half the value of the points that you have selected. So if it's 500, you would only get 250. Everyone clear? Right. And with the substitutes, I would read the question once, and you have the same 5 seconds to answer the question. Is everyone clear? Did I miss anything? All right, so we can begin. And just to remember, sorry, if you get the question wrong, you don't lose points. You remain at your point and we move on. If you get the question right, you get the value associated. So be very strategic. Remember, the winner is the one that scores the most points. Okay? All right, so let's get the ball rolling and let's start with 𝑏𝑒𝑘𝑤𝑎𝑦 SDA.
For 400.
The plants at the bottom of a lake will die if A, sunlight penetrates the water, B, there are animals in the water, or C, the water remains turbid. The plants at the bottom of a lake will die if A, sunlight penetrates the water, B, there are animals in the water, or C, the water remains turbid. C is correct. We move on to Kingston Preparatory School.
C for 500.
C for 500. Fill in the blank with the correct option. Blank and blank are spending the summer at our house in 𝑏𝑒𝑘𝑤𝑎𝑦. Is it A, we, them, B, they, us, or C, they, we? Fill in the blank with the correct option. Blank and blank are spending the summer at our house in 𝑏𝑒𝑘𝑤𝑎𝑦. Is it A, we, them? Is it B, they, us? Or is it C, they, we?
A.
Sorry, no, it is C, they, we. We move on to New Grounds Primary. Oh, sorry. My bad, it's because he wasn't there. Lomans Windward, I promise. I didn't do that for spite. D300. Which of the following units is used to measure atmospheric pressure? Is it A, millibars, B, degrees, C, kilometers? Which of the following units is used to measure atmospheric pressure? Is it A, millibars, B, degrees, C, kilometers?
A.
A is correct. We move on to Newgrounds Primary. D for 400. Which of the following is a possessive pronoun? Is it A, theirs, B, mine's, C, your? Which of the following is a possessive pronoun? Is it A, theirs, B, mine's, C, your? A is correct. Richland Park Government. B500. Who was the president of Kccu Limited in 2018? Is it A, Brother Terrell Mapp, B, Brother Colin John, C, Sister Cynthia Hope Brown? Who was the president of Kccu Limited in 2018? Is it A, Brother Terrell Mapp, B, Brother Colin John, or C, Sister Cynthia Hope Brown? It is C, Sister Cynthia Hope Brown. St. Mary's RC.
A500.
A500. Which of the following is true about artificial propagation? Is it A, it allows farmers to produce plants with characteristics similar to the parent plant? B, it produces plants that are always different from the parent plant? Or C, it takes a longer time to multiply plants than growing them from seeds? Which of the following is true about artificial propagation? Is it A, it allows farmers to produce plants with characteristics similar to the parent plant? B, it produces plants that are always different from the parent plant? Or C, it takes a longer time to multiply plants than growing them from seeds?
A.
A is correct. And now we are on to round 2. Back to you, Beckway, SDA. D500. The connoisseur ran quickly to catch the bus. You are selecting the option which spells the word connoisseur correctly. The connoisseur ran quickly to catch the bus. You are selecting the option which spells the word connoisseur correctly. Substitutes. I'm going to read it again. The connoisseur ran quickly to catch the bus. You are selecting the option which spells the word connoisseur correctly. B? Sorry, no, it is C. Just remember to use your mic. Okay, we move on to Kingston Preparatory. A for 400. Which line of latitude is located at 23.5 degrees north? Is it A, Tropic of Capricorn, B, Arctic Circle, C, Tropic of Cancer? Which line of latitude is located at 23.5 degrees north? Is it A, Tropic of Capricorn, B, Arctic Circle, C, Tropic of Cancer?
I'd like to use my substitute.
Substitute. Which line of latitude is located at 23.5 degrees north? Is it A, Tropic of Capricorn, B, Arctic Circle, C, Tropic of Cancer?
B.
B? Sorry. No, it is C, Tropic of Cancer. Okay, we move on to Lomans Windward Anglican School.
E300.
E300. In what year will the Kccu celebrate its 70th anniversary? Is it A, 2028, B, 2038, or C, 2026? In what year will the Kccu celebrate its 70th anniversary? Is it A, 2028, B, 2038, or C, 2026? A is correct. We move on to Newgrounds Primary. A400. How often is interest paid on your regular deposit account at Kccu? Is it A, once a year, B, 3 times a year, or C, twice a year? How often is interest paid on your regular deposit account at Kccu? Is it A, once a year, B, 3 times a year, or C, twice a year? A? Sorry, no, it is C, twice a year. We move on to Richland Park Government School. B400. Which of the following is a synonym for the word indolent? Is it A, lazy, B, rude, C, untidy? Which of the following is a synonym for the word indolent? Is it A, lazy, B, rude, or C, untidy? B? Sorry, no, it is A, lazy. We move on to St. Mary's RC.
A500.
A500. The conscientious worker made sure every detail of the project was correct. You are selecting the option which spells the word conscientious correctly. The conscientious worker made sure every detail of the project was correct. You are selecting the option which spells the word conscientious correctly.
A.
A is correct. All right, and we move swiftly on to round 3, back to Bequia STA. And just a gentle reminder, remember you are supposed to keep your eyes in the front, should not be looking at the back or communicating.
E400.
E400. The difference in size was minuscule, barely noticeable to the eye. You are selecting the option which spells the word minuscule correctly. The difference in size was minuscule, barely noticeable to the eye. You are selecting the option which spells the word minuscule correctly.
C.
C? No, it is B. We move on to Kingston Preparatory School.
C for 400.
C for 400. How many members did Kccu Limited have by the end of 1983? Is it A, 700, B, 800, C, 1,000? How many members did Kccu Limited have by the end of 1983? Is it A, 700, B, 800, C, 1,000?
B.
B? Sorry, no, it is A. We move on to Lomans Windward. C300. The community started a recycling program to promote sustainability. You are selecting the option which spells the word sustainability correctly. The community started a recycling program to promote sustainability. You are selecting the option which spells the word sustainability correctly. B is correct. Newgrounds Primary School. C400. Which of the following is not a CARICOM institution? Is it A, the Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago, B, the University of Guyana, or C, Caribbean Examination Council? Which of the following is not a CARICOM institution? Is it A, Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago, B, University of Guyana, or C, Caribbean Examination Council? A is correct. We move on to Richmond Park Government School. E400. When is an image seen by the human eye? Is it A, when it passes through the lenses, B, when it reaches the retina and it performs its function, or C, when the light passes through the eye? When is an image seen by the human eye? Is it A, when it passes through the lenses, B, when it reaches the retina and it performs its function, or C, when light passes through the eye?
A.
It is B. We move on to St. Mary's RC.
A500.
A500. Kccu held its 63rd annual general meeting at the Russell's Auditorium with the theme A, the power of you, B, together we grow, or C, adapting, advancing, achieving. Kccu held its 63rd annual general meeting at the Russell's Auditorium with the theme A, the power of you, B, together we grow, or C, adapting, advancing, achieving.
C.
C is correct. All right, so at the end of the round 3, we have ourselves a bit of a competition. So now I'm going to switch the play and we're going to start with St. Mary's RC.
B500.
B500. Which of the following is most likely not present in the proportional representation electoral system? Is it A, area representatives, B, political parties, C, constituencies? Which of the following is most likely not present in the proportional representation electoral system? Is it A, area representatives, B, political parties, or C, constituencies?
C.
It is A, area representatives. We move on to Richmond Park Government School.
E500.
E500. The countries in Group 3 are all A, Windward Islands, B, in the OECS, or C, independent countries. The countries in Group 3 are all A, Windward Islands, B, in the OECS, or C, independent countries.
B.
B is correct. We move on to Newgrounds Primary School. B400. She was hospitalized with pneumonia and needed several days of rest to recover. You are selecting the option which spells the word pneumonia correctly. She was hospitalized with pneumonia and needed several days of rest to recover. You are selecting the option which spells the word pneumonia correctly.
B.
B is correct. We move on to Lomans Windward Anglican. B300. Which part of the cell is known as the powerhouse and produces energy? Is it A, the nucleus, B, the mitochondria, or C, the cytoplasm? Which part of the cell is known as the powerhouse and produces energy for the cell? Is it A, the nucleus, B, the mitochondria, or C, the cytoplasm?
C.
Sorry, no, it is B, the mitochondria. We move on to Kingston Preparatory School.
C500.
C500. Where are red blood cells made in the human body? Is it A, the heart, B, the bones, or C, the blood vessels? Where are red blood cells made in the human body? Is it A, the heart, B, the bones, or C, the blood vessels?
B.
B is correct. Bec-Way SDA? D500. What event made it difficult for Brother Thomas Saunders to convince the public of the values and beliefs of cooperatives? Is it A, the change of government in St. Vincent and the Grenadines as the country started their journey to independence? B, the impact of Hurricane Gilbert on the Caribbean islands? Or C, the collapse of a credit union consumer cooperative? What event made it difficult for Brother Thomas Saunders to convince the public of the values and benefits of cooperatives? Is it A, the change of government in St. Vincent and the Grenadines as the country started their journey to independence? B, the impact of Hurricane Gilbert on the Caribbean islands? Or C, the collapse of a credit union consumer cooperative? C is correct. Right, we have everybody on the board now. Let's move back to St. Mary's RC.
E500.
E500. Fill in the blank with the correct option. Each student and teacher blank expected to attend the assembly. Is it A, are, B, were, C, is? Fill in the blank with the correct option. Each student and teacher blank expected to attend the assembly. Is it A, were, are, B, were, or C, is?
C is.
C is correct. Richland Park. A300. Which sentence contains a compound object? Is it A, the teacher praised the students and their hard work? B, Liam and Noah finished their homework? Or C, the birds sang loudly in the tree? Which sentence contains a compound object? Is it A, the teacher praised the students and their hard work? B, Liam and Noah finished their homework? Or C, the birds sang loudly in the tree? A is correct. Newgrounds Primary. C200. Which of the following ancestors came to the Caribbean during the period of indentureship? Is it A, Chinese and East Indians? B, Africans and Tainos? Or C, Amerindians and Europeans? Which of the following ancestors came to the Caribbean during the period of indentureship? Is it A, Chinese and East Indians? B, Africans and Tainos? Or C, Amerindians and Europeans? A is correct. Lomans Windward, Anglican. E200. In which sentence is the word water used as an adjective? Is it A, please bring me a glass of water? B, the water bottle fell off the table? Or C, the water is very cold today? In which sentence is the word water used as an adjective? A, please bring me a glass of water? B, the water bottle fell off the table? Or C, the water is very cold today? It is B. And just a reminder, when I'm reading, kindly turn off the mic so that I don't have any static. We move on to Kingston Preparatory. D for 200. If you are indoors when an earthquake strikes you, should A, run outside as fast as you can, B, look through the window to see what is happening, or C, take cover under a table or desk? If you are indoors when an earthquake strikes, you should A, run outside as fast as you can, B, look through the window to see what is happening, or C, take cover under a table or desk?
C.
C is correct. Beckway SDA. A200. We went to a restaurant to celebrate my sister's birthday. You are selecting the option which spells the word restaurant correctly. We went to a restaurant to celebrate my sister's birthday. You are selecting the option which spells the word restaurant correctly.
C.
C is correct. All right, this is our final round in the multiple choice category. I am going to call, I don't know, I feel like there's a class that on. I'm going to call on St. Mary's RC.
B200.
B200. What month and year did the Kccu start offering a Western Union service at the Kingston branch? Is it A, August 2020, B, August 2022, or C, August 2002? What month and year did Kccu start offering a Western Union service at the Kingston branch? Is it A, August 2020, B, August 2022, or C, August 2002?
B.
B is correct. Richland Park Government. D100. Which of the following groups of persons makes up an extended family? Is it A, mother, father, and children, B, step-parents and their children, or C, mother, father, aunt, children, and cousins? Which of the following groups of persons makes up an extended family? Is it A, mother, father, and children, B, step-parents and their children, or C, mother, father, aunt, children, and cousins?
C.
C is correct. Newgrounds Primary. B100. Many families work hard every day to overcome poverty and provide a better life for their children. You are selecting the option which spells the word poverty correctly. Many families work hard every day to overcome poverty and provide a better life for their children. You are selecting the option which spells the word poverty correctly.
B.
B is correct. Lomans-Windward. C for 100. Yeah. Which of the following sentences contains a metaphor? A, her smile was like sunshine. B, the classroom was a zoo during recess. Or C, the wind blew strongly last night. Which of the following sentences contains a metaphor? A, her smile was like sunshine. B, the classroom was a zoo during recess. Or C, the wind blew strongly last night.
A.
A, sorry, no, it is B. We move on to Kingston Preparatory School. E for 100. Which two of the objects reflects light? Is it A, tin and stars, B, tin and fire, C, moon and mirror? Which two of the objects reflects light? Is it A, tin and stars, B, tin and fire, or C, moon and mirror?
C.
C is correct. Beckway SDA. What is the fee a member has to pay to sign up for a Kccu Go ATM card? Is it A, 15, B, 10, or C, there is no fee? What is the fee a member has to pay to sign up for a Kccu Go ATM card? Is it A, 15, B, 10, or C, there is no fee? B is correct. So we are now at the end of our multiple choice round. I will just recap the scores. We have Beckway SDA with 1,200 points. Kingston Preparatory with 800 points. Lomans-Windward Anglican with 900 points. Newgrounds Primary with 1,500 points. Richland Park Government with 900 points. And St. Mary's RC in the lead with 2,200 points. It's anybody's game still, lots of points to be earned. We are going to move on to the close-ended category. Sorry, Judge? Voice. Okay, noted. I just want to say it quickly. Does anyone want to use the bathroom? Okay. So we'll take a very brief intermission. Quickly. I've been done with that. Okay. Just before I start the close-ended round, I just want to reiterate, coming from the judges, please, there should be no talking. The only person that should be talking is the students who are answering the question. Students, please keep your eyes in the front, so you shouldn't be turning back. That goes for substitutes as well, because remember, they can call on you, so you should not be looking back in any way or looking across, mouthing, signaling. We want to make sure that our scores are fair, okay? All right, so we're going to move on to the close-ended round. Now, in this round, you will see questions, but you have to give the answers. You would see no options. Now, because it's a bit more difficult, you're going to have 10 seconds answering time instead of 5. The questions will still be read twice in the same way. At the end of the second reading is when you have the opportunity to answer. When you hear the sound of this bell, remember you should not have any answer being said after the sound of that bell. So you try your best to answer before. We are going to start the play in the same way we did with Beckwith STA. After the first 3 rounds, where we move back to St. Mary's and carry the play up. Is everyone clear? Yeah. Just to indicate as well, your substitute support is still active in this round. You have up to 3 opportunities to call on your substitute for half of the points. So if you know you're struggling, feel free to use them. All right, judges ready? Timer. Okay. All right, so I'm going to call on Beckwith SDA. E for 500. Which organ in the human body is part of both the digestive and endocrine systems? Which organ in the human body is part of both the digestive and endocrine systems? Liver? No, it's the pancreas. Pancreas. We move on to Kingston Preparatory School. E for 400. E for 400. Barbados and St. Vincent and the Grenadines have a disagreement about a trade rule within CARICOM. Both countries decide to bring the matter to a CARICOM institution that settles disputes between member states. Which CARICOM institution would handle this dispute? Barbados and St. Vincent and the Grenadines have a disagreement about the trade rule within CARICOM. Both countries decide to bring matters to a CARICOM institution that settles disputes between member states. Which CARICOM institution would handle this dispute?
𝐶𝑰𝑗.
𝐶𝑰𝑗 is correct. Remember, please keep your eyes at the front, okay? At all times. Okay. Lomans Windward Anglican School. D500. What does the hands in the design of the Kccu logo symbolize? What does the hands in the design of the Kccu logo symbolize? Yes. Judges. All right. Credit unionism. That's right, you always ask. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. All right, New Bronx Primary. B400. The process by which a solid is changed directly into a gas is called. The process by which a solid is changed directly into a gas is called. No, sorry. Because you said you don't know, we have to take that as your first answer. The answer is sublimation. A gentle reminder. You have your substitutes, use them. Richmond Park Government School. C400. In which year did Kccu employ its first full-time manager? In which year did Kccu employ its first full-time manager? Close. 1987. St. Mary's RC.
D500.
D500. The most recent war between USA and this country can have a significant impact on oil prices around the world. What is the name of this country? The most recent war between USA and this country can have a significant impact on oil prices around the world. What is the name of this country?
Iran.
Iran is correct. Okay, we move back now to 𝘱𝑒𝑘𝑢𝑎𝑒 SDA for round 2. B500. Onomatopoeia is often used in poetry to create vivid sound effects for the reader. You are spelling the word onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is often used in poetry to create vivid sound effects for the reader. You are spelling the word onomatopoeia. Nice try, but it is onomatopoeia. We move on to Kingston Preparatory. A400. The decision to change the school rules was controversial and sparked many debates among students and teachers. You are spelling the word controversial. The decision to change the school rules was controversial and sparked many debates among students and teachers. You are spelling the word controversial.
𝑐𝑜𝑛𝑡𝑟𝑜𝑉�Ｅ�R-S-H-A-L.
Close, but it is 𝑐ONTROVERSIAL. Lomans Windward, Anglican. D for 500. A parallelogram has opposite sides that are equal and parallel. You are spelling the word parallelogram. A parallelogram has opposite sides that are equal and parallel. You are spelling the word parallelogram.
𝑒𝑎𝑙𝑒𝑙𝑜𝑔𝑟𝑎�m.
Sorry, no, it has a double L. Okay, we move on to Newgrounds Primary. D for 400. Identify the error in the sentence below. Do you think that it was me who did this? Identify the error in the sentence below. Do you think that it was me who did this? Okay, substitute. Identify the error in the sentence below. Do you think that it was me who did this? The error is me. It should be a subject pronoun. Okay, we move on to Richland Park. B500. In which two countries were Brother Thomas Saunders exposed to the credit union movement before bringing it to St. Vincent and the Grenadines? In which two countries were Brother Thomas Saunders exposed to the credit union movement before bringing it to St. Vincent and the Grenadines? Good try, Guyana and Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, we move on to St. Mary's RC.
A500.
A500. The treaty establishing the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States was signed in which capital city? The treaty establishing the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States was signed in which capital city?
Basseterre.
Basseterre is correct. We move on to Bequia SDA for round 3. C500. What is the adjective in the sentence below? Our team won the game by playing fairly. What is the adjective in the sentence below? Our team won the game by playing fairly. He said fairly. No, it is our. We move on to Kingston Preparatory School. B for 500. There's no B. You said there's no. Oh, okay. Scared me there. What is the minimum deposit amount required for someone to invest in Kccu's Building Capitalization Fund, BCF? What is the minimum deposit amount required for someone to invest in Kccu's Building Capitalization Fund, BCF? $500 is correct. We move on to Lomans Windward. C for 500. The child was kept home from school because he was suffering from diarrhea. You are spelling the word diarrhea. The child was kept home from school because he was suffering from diarrhea. You are spelling the word diarrhea.
D-I-A-R-E-A.
Sorry, no. We have two spelling. One is British, one is American. Okay, we move on to Newgrounds Primary. C for 400. What is the name of the Caribbean mainland territory that is located in Central America? What is the name of the Caribbean mainland territory that is located in Central America? Good try. It is Belize. Reminder, you also still have your substitute over here that you can use for assistance. Richmond Park. A500. For falling objects, what affects how much air resistance an object experiences? For falling objects, what affects how much air resistance an object experiences? Surface area is correct. St. Mary's RC.
E500.
E for 500. What type of figure of speech is the following phrase below? The suitcase weighed a ton after the long trip. What type of figure of speech is the following phrase below? The suitcase weighed a ton after the long trip. Hyperbole is correct. All right, so we're going to switch the play now. We're on to round 4. St. Mary's, back to you.
D400.
D for 400. The inquisitive student asks many thoughtful questions during the lesson. You're spelling the word inquisitive. The inquisitive student asks many thoughtful questions during the lesson. You're spelling the word inquisitive.
I do not.
I mean, yeah. St. Mary's, you have your substitute over hall. I do not know. Give them a chance to help you. All right. It's INQUISITIVE. You know how to spell that? Substitute said I knew how to spell that. All right. We move on to Richmond Park Government School. E400. What type of lever does a pair of tweezers represent? What type of lever does a pair of tweezers represent?
Third class.
Third class is correct. New Ground Primary School. A for 400. Name the figurative device that involves repeating the same beginning song in nearby words. Name the figurative device that involves repeating the same beginning song in nearby words.
Alliteration.
Alliteration is correct. Lomans Windward.
300.
B for 300. Liam says that Peter is the husband of his mother's sister. What is Peter to Liam? Liam says that Peter is the husband of his mother's sister. What is Peter to Liam? No, he's his uncle. All right, think some preparatory. E for 300. A blank is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or pronoun and another word in the sentence. A blank is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or pronoun and another word in the sentence.
Substitute.
Substitute. A blank is a word that shows the relationship between a noun or pronoun and another word in the sentence. No, it's a preposition. Okay, we move on to Beckway STA. D for 300. At what stage in the life cycle of a frog is the frog most destructive? At what stage in the life cycle of a frog is the frog most destructive? No, the tadpole. Okay, we move back to St. Mary's RC for our fifth round. A for 300. How many female presidents have served on the board of directors of the Kccu since its inception? How many female presidents have served on the board of directors of the Kccu since its inception?
1.
3. 3. Okay, Richland Park Government. C300. The city celebrated the new millennium with fireworks and a grand festival. You are spelling the word millennium. The city celebrated the new millennium with fireworks and a grand festival. You are spelling the word millennium.
MILLENNIUM.
That is correct. New Ground Primary School. D for 200. E? B. Oh, okay. You heard all right. What is the force that slows down or stops objects when they move across a surface? What is the force that slows down or stops objects when they move across a surface? Okay, substitute. What is the force that slows down or stops objects when they move across a surface? All right, friction. Okay, we move on to Lomans Windward.
200.
D, 200. How often does the Kccu host the National Dance Festival? How often does the Kccu host the National Dance Festival?
In 2 years or biannually.
All right, okay, give me everything. Yes, biannually is correct. Okay, Kingston Preparatory.
A for 200.
A for 200. What is the superlative of the adjective little? What is the superlative of the adjective little? Least. Least. Okay, Beckway SDA. E for 200. The police launched an investigation to find out what caused the accident. You are spelling the word investigation. The police launched an investigation to find out what caused the accident. You are spelling the word investigation. Correct. Very good. Last round, St. Mary's. C200. The plans, policies, and aims of a political party can be found in what document? The plans, policies, and aims of a political party can be found in what document?
Manifesto.
Manifesto is correct. Richmond Park Government. A for 100. Why are electrical wires covered with a plastic material? Why are electrical wires covered with a plastic material? Substitute. Why are electrical wires covered with a plastic material? All right. They're good insulators of electricity. Would have taken as well to protect you from being electrocuted. Okay, we move on to new grounds. C for 100. What is the past participle of the word fly? What is the past participle of the word fly? It's flown. We move on to Lomans Windward Anglican. D for 100. She spoke a rich Caribbean dialect that reflected her culture and heritage. You are spelling the word dialect. She spoke a rich Caribbean dialect that reflected her culture and heritage. You are spelling the word dialect. You are correct. Kingston Preparatory. B for 100. What can you do to help prevent soil erosion on a hill? What can you do to help prevent soil erosion on a hill?
Plant trees on the hill.
Plant trees, grass, any vegetation. Good. Correct. Beckway SDA. Last question is yours. What is the annual sum of money that is taken from a member's share savings account to pay for their death benefit? What is the annual sum of money that is taken from a member's share savings account to pay for their death benefit? $50 is correct. All right, so we're at the end of the second round. And I'm going to recap the scores. These will be added to the multiple choice round. We have Beckway SDA with 300 points. Give them a round of applause. Kingston Preparatory with 900. Lomans Windward 300. Newgrounds Primary 400. Richmond Park Government with 1200. And St. Mary's RC with 1,700. Okay, we're going to now move swiftly into the trivia round. After this round, you'll be given a quick break while we prepare for the buzzer. That will be your final round of competition. Everybody's good, right? Nobody wants to use the bathroom, right? Okay. Sorry? Okay. Just 1 second. Substitutes, if you do want to use the bathroom, you can, because you are not needed for this round. Okay, so the trivia round goes as follows. We're going to start with the mathematics question. Each trivia question is worth 500 points. And there's going to be one mathematics question. I will read this question twice as it appears on the board. You can only begin working in your folder as soon as I finish reading it the second time. There should be no writing before that. Your time of 30 seconds will start once I have read it the second time. And once you hear the sound of this bell, I will immediately say, put all pencils down, and you must. Please ensure that you have written an answer on your paper. We've had in the past before where the students stated the answer, but it's not on the paper. So in fairness, please remember that you will not be marked if you do not have an answer on your paper. Okay, so even if you haven't worked anything out, put the answer on your paper, okay? Are you guys ready for the mathematics question? All right, let's go. What is the area of the shaded part of the square? The measurement you're seeing is 10 centimeters. What is the area of the shaded part of the square? The measurement you are seeing is 10 centimeters. You may begin. Put all pencils down. Sister Amber, she would be passing around to confirm the answer you're given is the one that's on your paper. I will start with Beckway SDA. 20 centimeters. Kingston Preparatory. 25 centimeters, Lomans Windward. 100 centimeters squared. New Grounds Primary. 40 centimeters. 50 centimeters squared. 20 centimeters. The answer is 50 centimeters squared. So we have Richmond Park gaining an additional 500 points to their final score. Very good. Now we're going to move on to the reading comprehension. This is worth 500 points each question, as I just confirmed with the judges. I'm going to read the reading comprehension twice for each question. So when I ask the first one, I'll read it twice. When I ask the second one, I'll read it twice. You have 30 seconds to write down your answer on your paper. Same way, Sister Amber is going to come around and make sure the answer you're giving me is what is on your paper. So ensure you have your answer written on your paper exactly how you want to read it. Are you ready? Let's go. When Anne reached the school that morning, For the first time in her life, she had traversed the birch path, deaf and blind to its beauties. All was quiet and still. The preceding teacher had trained the children to be in their places at her arrival. And when Anne entered the schoolroom, she was confronted by prim rows of shining morning faces and bright, inquisitive eyes. She hung up her hat and faced her pupils, hoping that she did not look as frightened and foolish as she felt, and that they would not perceive how she was trembling. I will read again. When Anne reached the school that morning, for the first time in her life, she had traversed the birch path, deaf and blind to its beauties. All was quiet and still. The preceding teacher had trained the children to be in their places at her arrival. And when Anne entered the schoolroom, she was confronted by prim rows of shining morning faces and bright, inquisitive eyes. She hung up her hat and faced her pupils, hoping that she did not look as frightened and foolish as she felt, and that they would not perceive how she was trembling. What had the previous teacher taught the students to do? What had the previous teacher taught the students to do? You may begin. Put your pencils down. We're going to start with Bekwe SDA. The mic. Okay, being at the place at her arrival, Kingston Preparatory. Okay, Lomans Windward. Newgrounds Primary School. Richland Park Government. St. Mary's RC. The answer is to be in their seats when the teacher arrived. Correct? So we have 500 points for all schools with the exception, I think, of Richland Park. Right. Okay, I will move on to the second one. Pencils down. Go ahead. When Anne reached the school that morning, for the first time in her life, she had traversed the birch path, deaf and blind to its beauties. All was quiet and still. The preceding teacher had trained the children to be in their places at her arrival. And when Anne entered the schoolroom, she was confronted by prim rows of shining morning faces and bright, inquisitive eyes. She hung up her hat and faced her pupils, hoping that she did not look as frightened and foolish as she felt, and that they would not perceive how she was trembling. When Anne reached the school that morning, for the first time in her life, she had traversed the birch path, deaf and blind to its beauties. All was quiet and still. The preceding teacher had trained the children to be in their places at her arrival, and when Anne entered the schoolroom, she was confronted by the prim rows of shining morning faces and bright, inquisitive eyes. She hung up her hat and faced her pupils, hoping that she did not look as frightened and foolish as she felt, and that they would not perceive how she was trembling. What does the phrase, shining morning faces and bright inquisitive eyes, suggest about the students in the classroom? What does the phrase, shining morning faces and bright inquisitive eyes, suggest about the students in the classroom? You may begin. Stop writing. We'll start again with 𝑏𝑒𝑘𝑤𝑎𝑦 STA. The mic. You can just read what you have and then the judges would decide. Yeah. Okay, they were well and ready to learn. Kingston Preparatory School. Happy, welcoming, and orderly. Lomans Windward. Welcoming and has a lot of questions. They were happy.
It suggests that if you don't want to, when the teacher was there, and it suggests that if you don't want to.
Okay, St. Mary's.
That they are welcoming.
That they're welcoming. Answer. It suggests that students are alert, eager, and curious. They appear ready to learn, attentive, and interested, which also creates a sense that they are watching and closely. Judges, you will indicate who scores there for me. Can't remember the answer. 𝑏𝑒𝑘𝑤𝑎𝑦 STA was awarded the point by the judges. Wonderful. So we are now at the end of our trivia round. As we can see, we have 𝑏𝑒𝑘𝑤𝑎𝑦 STA with 1,000 points. And the remaining schools, Kingston Preparatory, Lomans Windward Anglican, New Grounds Primary, Richmond Park, and St. Mary's RC with 500. We're going to take a very brief intermission so that the students can get a quick drink, and then we're going to come back immediately for our buzzer round. Newgrong, where's your substitute? Can we page Newgrong substitute, please? We're ready to start back. Pull it down. Oh, this. Better? Oh, sorry, I can't see. I need my computer. That could stay on. Oh, no. Okay, it's all right. No worries. Just give me a computer. Because I don't realize I don't have a computer. And then we'll do a quick tester to make sure that everybody is familiar with the buzzer. We would have gone to all schools and have them tested. We had a little issue with 𝘊𝑒𝑘𝑤𝑎𝑦, so we want to make sure that 𝘊𝑒𝑘𝑤𝑎𝑦 test the buzzer because we forgot a part of the buzzer when we went to 𝘊𝑒𝑘𝑤𝑎𝑦. So we want to make sure that all schools are well aware how to utilize the buzzer. Now, I'm just going to read the rules for this round, and then we will go to the tester, and then we'll go straight into it. Now, in this round, each school will be given a buzzer attached to a main buzzer system. As you can see, each school has a buzzer. Barnum, where's the main buzzer system? Oh, okay. That's the main buzzer system. Please do not touch your buzzer in any way as yet, okay? Now, this round comprises of 20 questions. This is where we see a lot of things changing. Each question is worth 300 points. So that is 6,000 points a school can gain from this round. Okay? Now, each question will be read only once, and it will not appear on a board. So you will have to rely on the sound of my voice. When you feel like if you know the answer to the question, you immediately buzz once I have read it once, and I will call on you. Please do not shout out the answer. I would say if Newgrongs buzz first, and I would say Newgrongs, and that is when you answer your question. Please ensure that you do not shout out until you are called on, and when you are answering, you have to answer immediately. No part answer, no stuttering, nothing. A clear answer immediately. Once you do not give an immediate answer, I'm going to say you have the opportunity to steal, and then is when you can buzz. Okay? Now, Sister Alyssa will be operating the buzzer board, so only when she presses the time would your buzzer light up. If you press your buzzer before it lights up, then it will not work. The buzz will not work. So that is especially that way for the steal opportunity. If I say you now have the opportunity to, and somebody already pressed, and Alyssa has not activated the buzzer system, your buzz will not go in. So you have to be very careful that you pay attention to both myself, your buzzer, the timer, okay? Now, the first school to buzz in will be selected to answer. They must answer with no hesitation. Each question in this round is worth 300 points to the overall score. There is an opportunity for stealing. This is worth only half the points, 150. So once the school gets it wrong, another school outside of that school gets to steal, not the school who answered it. And if you get it correct, you get 150 points. If you don't, the answer will be revealed after that stealing opportunity, and we will move on from the question. Now, the buzzer system will have 20 seconds on it. That is 20 seconds allocated for me to read and for you to buzz. If that 20 seconds is up before anyone buzzes, the question answer will be revealed, and we will move on to the next question. Is everyone clear? Yes. Okay. Did I miss anything, Alyssa? Yeah, I know. I would think I would have spoken to the substitutes, but remember, this is not your round. The only reason you have buzzers is because while the auditor and the judges tabulate the final score, we will do a quick substitute round where the substitute can win a special prize. This will not be added to the final score. We know they're over here and they're eager to participate. So we want to make sure that they get involved in some way. All right, did I miss anything? Again, silence during this. No shouting out of answers, phone on silent, no looking back, focus. It's a quick run, so you have to be focused and you have to be quick. Yes? When I call on you, then you would use the mic. Okay? Please do not fiddle with the mic thinking that buys you time, okay? I'm just letting you know. As a matter of fact, I might need one of my peoples over here to operate the mic and give it to the kids. Oh, I just realized there's something that they can do. That's smart. Thank you, Prep School, for pointing that out to me. All right, okay. So we're going to do the testing, all right? The first test that we're going to do, you're just going to press your buzzer. We're going to do it one at a time. So I'm going to start with 𝑏𝑒𝑘𝑤𝑒 SDA. You notice your buzzer lights, the buzzer light's blue. When you press it and you are the one to answer, you notice your buzzer is green. And you hear the buzzer system says number 1. Just to let you know, they're labeled in order. 𝑏𝑒𝑘𝑤𝑒 SDA is 1, Kingston is 2, Lowman's Windward is 3, Newgrounds is 4, Richmond Park 5, and St. Mary is 6 for the audience purposes. But once you buzz, I will call the name of the school to answer. Claire, okay. Kingston Preparatory, your turn.
Number 2, please.
Wonderful. No, but I just want to make sure the buzzer working. Yeah, we will get to that point. Lowman's Windward.
Number 3, please.
Good. Newgrounds Primary.
Number 4, please.
Good. Richmond Park. Richmond Park is faster than our buzzer system. Let's go again. Richmond Park. Guys. All right. Richmond Park. Okay. St. Mary's.
Number 6.
So you see, you have to hit it with a level of force, but please don't mash them up. Please. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show. I want all students to try. When I say go, I want all of you to try to buzz the same time. This is just to show you that our system naturally is going to pick up the buzzer that goes first. I'm going to count to 3. Remember what I taught you at the school? Hands to your side. You're choosing your most dominant hand. If you know the buzzer is not on the side you want it, let me know now so we can switch it. Everybody good at where the buzzer is, right? Hands on the side, no crumple up. Flat, very flat. Don't cup the buzzer either, flat, right? Okay. 3, may I say 3 to 1? You see, now if I was asked a question, I said 3, you have to answer the question, and you don't know what the question is. All right, so you got to be very careful. On the count of 3, 3, 2, 1, go. Sorry, substitute. Your buzzer is not on. Substitutes, your buzzer is not on. You're not part of this competition for this part. All right, let's go. So number 2 got that. That's Kingston Prep. Good. So we'll try it one more time. One hand on the table. 3, 2, 1, go.
3, please.
Okay, well, they're ready. They're ready, right? Okay, so let me ask a question. Excuse me. Hands on the side. We'll be looking at your hands. Any hands over the buzzer, there'll be disqualification. If you shout out the answer, just know you're giving the answer to the next person that buzzes in if you're not called on. So Newgrounds, if you say the answer is blue and you were not the one that buzzed in, if I was Lowman's, I will say, well, blue. And we will give the point to Lowman's. We're not going to remove the question from the board. So be careful. Wait to be called. Okay, ask the question. What is my name?
2, please.
Number 2, Kingston Prep. Thank you very much. Very good. 1,000 points for Kingston Prep for that one. All right, so everybody's ready, right? Okay. Remember, you have to answer the questions instantly. This is the regular one. This is a substitute, right? You sure? Okay. All right, and remember for this round, we are doing everything but spelling. So language arts, credit union, science, civics. No spelling. All right, first question. Name a method of artificial propagation. Number 6, St. Mary's. All right, we now have the opportunity to steal. Number 3, Sloman's Windward. Sorry, no, unfortunately, you can have cutting, grafting, layering, or budding. Guys, you have to take it easy. Richard Parker, see you try buzz, but you ain't even touch the white part. You got the white part is the most important part of the buzzer. Okay? All right, hands to your side again. I'm ready. The windward side of St. Vincent and the Grenadines has rougher waters because it's facing what water body? Number 4, Newgrounds. The Atlantic Ocean is correct. Next question. Name a past president of KCCU. Number 4, Newgrounds. Brother Thomas Sanders is correct. Again, be careful. Hesitation passes on the question, okay? Next question. A close relationship between two organisms where one benefit...
You could use a substitute.
No? Didn't you not hear me say the substitute is not part of this wrong?
Mutualism.
No, that is incorrect. You have the opportunity to steal. I will... Okay. Let me finish the question. Richard Park, you want to answer? Go ahead. It's correct. Where one benefits and the other is harmed is called parasitism. Guys, if you buzz me before, I will stop exactly where I am. So, careful. All right. The rough crowd boy. Okay, I'm ready. In which CARICOM country is the official language French? Number 4. No, you have the opportunity to steal. Number 3.
Belize.
No, unfortunately, it's Haiti. Martinique is not part of CARICOM. Okay. Next question. Which special loan product was introduced on May 9, 2022 to assist? Go ahead.
Fleet expansion program.
Fleet expansion program is correct. Next question. In science, what type of change takes place when water vapor turns into froth? Lomans?
Condensation.
No, you have the opportunity to steal. Number 6.
Evaporation.
No. In science, what type of change takes place when water vapor turns into frost? See why it's important to let me finish. It is either physical change, or reversible change, or deposition. Y'all throwing points away. Next question. Which Caribbean island is known for having as many beaches as their days in... Number 4. Antigua and Barbuda is correct. Okay. Remember to make sure their pants are at the side. Okay. Next question. Wait. Which ministry does KCCU partner with to host a national dance festival? Number 3. Lowman's Windward. You now have the opportunity to steal.
Number 2, please.
Culture.
Yes, no, but that name we're going to do it taken, right? Just making sure, judges. Yes, that's correct. Tourism, civil aviation, sustainable development, and culture. All right, next question. Which body system allows two specialized cells called gametes to fuse together? Number 5, Richmond Park.
Fertilization.
You have the opportunity to steal.
Number 4, please.
Production.
You see? Judge, it's the reproductive system. See, that's the problem. I don't know. Judges?
What did she say? Reproduction? I only hear production.
She just had reproduction.
What is the question?
Which body system allows two specialized cells called gametes to fuse together? Okay, it's been awarded. Next question. In St. Vincent and the Grenadines Parliament, who delivers the throne speech?
4, please.
Number 4. No, you have the opportunity to steal. Number 6. Okay, what's going on here? When I say you have the opportunity to steal, I can finish reading the question. Okay, so don't just try to jump. If you stop me from reading the question, I am going to stop where it is. But if I say you have the opportunity to steal, I will finish reading the question. Are we clear? All right. So that was in St. Vincent and the Grenadines Parliament, who delivers the throne speech and signs bills into law. I take that question off the board? Okay. It would be the Governor General. All right. What type of conjunction joins compound sentences together?
3, please.
Number 3. You have the opportunity to steal. Huh? What happened? Well, it's coordinating conjunctions, which Anne is a part of. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not the judge. I'm just saying what it is. So if it's not, then no problem. It's the judge's decision is final. So off, right? Okay, good. Next question. What is the name of the organization that regulates Kccu? Number 2, Kingston Prep.
FSA.
FSA is correct. Next question. What is the plural form of the word stimulus? Number 3, 𝘠𝑒𝑚ans-Windward. You have the opportunity to steal. Go ahead.
Stimulation.
No, it is stimuli. We move on. A hurricane with wind speeds of 120 miles per hour is classified as what category of hurricane? Richmond Park?
Category 4.
No, you have the opportunity to steal. Category 3 is correct. Next question. Name a committee of Kccu that is appointed by the Board of Directors. Number 3, 𝘠𝑒𝑚ans.
The Supervisory Committee.
Sorry, no. You have the opportunity to steal. Number 2, Kingston.
Education's Committee.
Education's Committee is correct. Next question. What is the masculine gender of a goose? Number 3, 𝘠𝑒𝑚ans-Windward.
Geese.
No, you have the opportunity to steal. Number 4, Negroes. No, it is gander. We move on. Next question. Give an example of a definite adjective of quantity. St. Mary's.
5.
5 is correct. Very good. Next question. 2 more questions left, including this one. On what date was the Honorable Dr. Godwin Friday sworn in as Prime Minister of St. Vincent, Lomans-Windward? Okay, you have the opportunity to steal. Lomans, you cannot steal. You have the opportunity to steal. New grounds? No, it's the 28th of November, 2025. When he was sworn in as the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Last question. Which singular pronoun agrees with a plural verb? Kingston Prep. You now have the opportunity to steal. St. Mary's. No, it is you, and in some cases, I. Which singular pronoun agrees with a plural verb? All right. Well, that was a very interesting buzz-around. As my judges and auditor work on that score, I'm going to turn my attention to the substitutes. Hopefully, you let me read the question. Vultures? And I thought he would have actually, try for the credit union, but it's okay. You notice the check. No one is not looking bad. Okay. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Yeah, man. I could go like that. Yeah. All right. So substitutes, your buzz is on. We have number 10, St. Mary's RC. Number 9, Richland Park. Number 8, New Bronx Primary. Number 7, Lomans-Windward Anglican. Number 6, Kingston Preparatory, and number 5, Beckway SDA. Alyssa, let's just try to make sure that buzzers are on. All right. Okay, Beckway SDA, press your buzzer. Please turn off those buzzers over there. You're not part of this round. Okay. Now, this is a substitute round. This is not going to add to the final score, but the substitute can win a prize of their own to walk home with today. Okay, we'll just switch it to 2. All right, so Richland Park is now what? It don't matter. I don't know. Just tell me the number. Green, you mean green. All right, so St. Mary's is now what? Number 3. And Richland Park is now number 4. So 3, 4, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay. All right, so you guys understood the rules, right? So no need to go over them. You saw how your main students participated, so you know what to do and what not to do. Okay. All right. Okay. 2 of them need to tally. 2 of them don't need to tally. All right, Judge, ready? Jocelyn, you could help school, please. Help school. Renee, help. Oh, she's scoring? Oh, Renee's scoring, okay. All right, it's okay. So Beckway SDA. Beckway SDA. Okay, number 5, good. Kingston Preparatory. Good. Lomans-Windward. Good. New Grounds. You have to press it. Good. Richland Park.
Number 4, please.
Good. Sit back. Good. Go ahead.
Number 3, please.
All right. Remember, you have to try to score the most points as a substitute. Let's go. What is needed for ice to change to water and water to change into vapor?
Number 8, please.
Number 8, Newgrounds.
Needs heat.
Heat is correct. Very good. Next. What is Kccu slogan?
Number 3, please.
Number 3, St. Mary's. What? No, you have the opportunity to steal. Lomans Winwood. With you in mind. Very good. Next. Name the type of teeth responsible for tearing food.
7, please.
Lomans Winwood. No, you have the opportunity to steal. St. Mary's. K9 is correct. Very good. Next question. How much must a person have in qualifying shares to be considered a member? St. Mary's. You have the opportunity now to steal. Lomans Winwood. 300 is correct. Very good. Next. A tourist who spends less than 24 hours in a country is called a or an. Newgrounds Primary. You have the opportunity to steal. Number 3, St. Mary's. Sorry.
Coach.
Excursionist is correct. Very good. Next question. What is the past tense of the word hit? Lomans Winwood. You now have the opportunity to steal. Kingston Prep. Hit is correct. Very good. Next. How many constituencies are there in St. Vincent? 6, Kingston.
15.
15 is correct. Next. Huh? Oh, everybody good now? Okay. What is the collective noun for thieves?
Number 3, please.
St. Mary's.
A gang of thieves.
Very good. Gang, pack, band. Very good. At what stage in the life cycle of a butterfly is it able?
7, please.
Lomans.
Pupa.
No, you have the opportunity to steal.
3, please.
Yes.
Lava.
No. In what stage of the life cycle of a butterfly is it able to fly? It's adults. No, it don't pass. They don't get it. Adults. Next question. Y'all don't know where I go with this today. In language arts, what must a clause have to be considered independent?
7, please.
Lomans Winwood.
A subject and a verb.
Very good. A subject and a verb or predicate. Next question. Name one service offered by Kccu.
Number 3, please.
St. Mary's. You have the opportunity to steal.
7, please.
Lomans Winwood.
Loans.
Loans is not a service. It's a product. So, Kccu go, click Kccu, online banking, bill payments, Western Union. All right, next. What is the tallest mountain in St. Vincent and Grenadines?
7, please.
Lomans Winwood. You now have the opportunity to steal.
6,
Kingston Prep.
Andrew.
No, it is La Soufrière. Well, I see your social studies teacher watching you kind of, you know. Don't kill her when you go back to school, please. Next. What do you call the amount of gravity acting on an object? Lomans Winwood. No, you have the opportunity to steal. What do you call the amount of gravity acting on an object?
Number 3, please.
Number 3. No, it is weight. Weight. We move on. Who is the Governor General of St. Vincent? Lomans Winwood. Yes, we'll take that. Correct. How many directors serve on Kccu Board of Directors? Kingston Prep?
7.
7 is correct. All right, we have 5 more remaining. 5 more remaining. Everybody hands, side, prep? Yeah, okay. Yeah. What happened? Oh, okay. The longest line of longitude is called the?
7,
Lomans Winwood. You have the opportunity to steal. Guys, you gotta wait till the lights up. You gotta wait till the lights up. Okay, hold on. You have the opportunity to steal. New girls. No, it is the prime meridian or Greenwich, line of longitude. All right, next. To form the present perfect tense, you use the verb to have plus the St. Mary's.
Plus the past participle.
Yes, that's correct. I see how you stalled in. Okay. What type of natural disaster results in the forming? Yes. Go ahead. No, you have the opportunity to steal. What type? Okay, go ahead. No, it is what type of natural disaster results in the formation of igneous rocks, volcanic eruption. See, y'all, give me some time to talk. All right, let's go. Two more. Kccu is a proud sponsor of which school's road relay? Lomans Winwood. Very good, high school or grammar high school, you just said. Wow. That is, we have to cut it, we have to start using that on our social media. Grammar high school road relay. I have to tell Latoya and Sam that. Last question. Which part of speech is typically used with exclamation marks? New grounds. You have the opportunity to steal. St. Mary's. All right.
Exclamatory.
Sorry, it's interjection. All right. That was a great round. Substitutes, you did very well. Okay. Judges, do we have scores yet? Yes. Okay, we do. All right. In the meantime, we're going to rearrange. I'm going to call on some of my directors to help me here. Sister Sabita, report up front. Brother Danville, Brother Osnet. Oh, Scott, I almost missed you there. But it's okay, I'll leave you. All right, yes, come up front. Have a seat. We're gonna organize the distribution. Now, who remembers who Danville Tony is? Me, the one who created the logo. Period. Danville, you owe them a special prize for that, eh? All right. All right, so I'm gonna call on my committee. Come on up, committee members, to help me with our prize table. Alyssa, with the device amounts. Just bring in two. I know. I saw it already. On live. Yeah. Sorry, just let's give me 1 minute. were supposed to get from the semi-final round. Lomond's Windward Anglican. So we could have, yes, Lomond's Windward Anglican. He would have advanced to the final round. We had a substitute support round that he did exceptionally well in, and it made him our 6th finalist. So we owed Lomond's a medal. So I will call on Danville. Let's start with Danville. Sabita Osnet, you could just probably come to the side. All right. And you will watch the photographer and the live. You have to turn. You can see both properly? Okay, good. All right, we also want to acknowledge those teachers. I don't know if you're still here. Kingston Anglican. Is Kingston Anglican still here? Is Evesham Methodist someone here from Evesham Methodist? Students, you can come collect for your teacher. Kingston Anglican? Yes, so come on up. This is a token of our appreciation for assisting and for taking the opportunity to deal with the students. Brother Danville, still, I never tell you come behind it. You're in the front until I tell you you're finished. Yes. Evesham Methodist? No, not as yet. Yes, you can come on behalf of your teacher. And is there someone here from 𝑏𝑒𝑙𝑎𝑟 government? Okay, thank you. We are also going to distribute the certificates. Oh, there's someone here from 𝑏𝑒𝑙𝑎𝑟? Okay. All right, we're also going to distribute the certificates. You're still staying Danville of participation. When I call on the schools, you just come up. I'm not going to call particular names. You know how that goes with pronunciation. I'm going to start with 𝑢𝘮𝑒𝑥 SDA. Round of applause. Excellent job, everyone. So both substitute and main students, come on up. Next, followed by Kingston Preparatory School. And sorry, I think at the same time we can give them their consolation prizes from Kccu. You're getting a pencil case with goodies for school. You will also get a piggy bank so you can start your savings journey, and a cute little bag that your parents or teachers can try to fight you for. Because I know the students are not going to use that bag at all. So 𝑢𝘮𝑒𝑥 SDA, you can just come up quickly again. Both substitute as well. Everybody leaves with something. Okay, just hand it straight to, yes. Yeah, they separated, Amber separated. All right. Thank you, 𝑢𝘮𝑒𝑥, for your participation. We really appreciate it. All right, the next school is 𝐷𝘠𝑒𝑚𝑒𝑠 Anglican, both substitute and main students. Again, prep school, thank you for your participation, and 𝐷𝘠𝑒𝑚𝑒𝑠, thank you for your participation. The next school is 𝑁𝘰𝑒𝑛 Primary School. Oh, prep didn't get the baggers yet. Oh, okay, sorry, prep, come quickly, and then 𝑁𝘰𝑒𝑛 Primary. All right, following 𝑁𝘰𝑒𝑛 Primary, Richland Park Government School. Thank you again for your participation. All right. And then last but certainly not least, St. Mary's RC. All right, thank you. And Danville, before I'm finished with you, the teachers are not unrecognized. We have pattern goodie bags as well. So I call on the schools in the following order. 𝑏𝑒𝑘𝑤𝑎𝑦 SDA teacher. And these are goodie bags courtesy Kccu. Nice little Kccu tokens. Please use it to promote us. And if you're not a member, now is the right time to become a member. You can join with just as low as $50 and work your way up to full membership. All right, the next school, Kingston Preparatory Teacher Guide. And just to add something to look forward to, you heard 𝐷𝘠𝑒𝑚𝑒𝑠 say that we host our National Dance Festival biennially. This is a dance festival year. So in September into October, we will be hosting our National Dance Festival. Stay tuned to our social pages to learn more about the location, time, dates, and so forth. If you have a school full of dance troupes, register, get in contact with the Department of Culture if you are interested. Okay, we call on 𝐷𝘠𝑒𝑚𝑒𝑠 Windward Teacher Guide. All right, 𝑁𝘰𝑒𝑛 Primary Teacher Guide. Richland Park Teacher Guide. And the St. Mary's RC Teacher Guide. Again, thank you very much for working with the children. They did exceptionally well today, and you should be proud of them. P.S. Don't beat them up for wrong questions. We all get it wrong sometimes. All right, thank you, Brother Danville. Now, another exciting consolation prize to walk away with, courtesy of St. Vincent and the Grenadines Brewery Limited. They have donated 2 cases of Vitamol to each school participant. So both substitute and main student walks away with a case. So I hope you guys came with some transportation, because the only transportation we provide is reimbursement for getting here, not for taking those back off tongue. All right. I would read what their representative, fortunately she could not be here, but she extends her congratulations to all students participating. She states, on behalf of St. Vincent Brewery Limited and our Vitamalt brand, we are truly proud to support the Kccu Masterminds Quiz Finals. At St. Vincent Brewery Limited, we believe in fueling greatness, whether on the field or in the classroom, or in moments like these where young minds shine. Today is not just about competition, but about confidence, knowledge, and the courage of stepping forward and giving your best. To all the finalists, you have already made us proud. Continue to dream big, stay curious, and keep striving for excellence. Congratulations to each of you, and thank you to Kccu for creating a platform that celebrates our future leaders. She told me don't forget her pic, so make sure before you guys leave, I want a picture with everybody holding a Vitamol bottle to send to Brewery, all right? So thank you again, St. Vincent Brewery. Sister Sabita, to the front. Okay, now these awards are for the students who would have won in their zone round. They're gonna be awarded a gold medal for topping their preliminary round. In our preliminary, we had over 30 schools, and we divided them into 7 groups, and each group had a winner coming from that round. So, in no particular order, we have Kingston Preparatory School winning her round. And let me not say in no particular order, because she actually scored the top points for preliminary, amassing a total of 3,100 points. Next, we have Richmond Park Government School, very close behind with 3,000 points. And that was the winner for Group 7. KPS was the winner for Group 2. The winner for Group 4, Evesham Methodist School with 2,600 points. That's right, it's a team effort. Y'all would share the medal. Yes, a very proud substitute. Next, we have Newgrounds Primary School, the winner for Group 6 with 2,600 points. Then we have Bel Air Government School, the winner of Group 1 with 2,300 points. Next, we have Lomans Windward Anglican School, the winner of Group 3 with 2,300 points. And then we have St. Mary's RC, the winner of Group 5 with 2,100 points. So as you can see, there's absolutely no loser here. And just to add, Group 2 was a very competitive round, because even though Bequia STA was not a winner of their zone, their group, they amassed 2,300 points as well. So kudos to Bequia. All right. So now we have also another special prize, and Kccu is all about the holistic development of the youths, but we especially like those that have a vested interest in credit union movement. In our last school quiz, our last winner, Jamila, she did very well with credit union questions. So throughout the preliminary and semi-final round, we have been looking at the different schools to see who really knows Kccu. And seeing this is a Kccu quiz, we think it's fitting to award the top credit union school. And that goes to no other than, I'll tell you the prize first. The winner gets a phone, courtesy Kccu. They also get an opportunity to work with Ruth Stowe for 1 day. I'll try to make it fun, or I might try to make it laborious. I don't know as yet. And they get the bragging rights and a medal to say, I am the credit union boss. And this goes to no other than Bekwe SDA. Yeah, gold one, gold. Big gold one. We also would like to award the top score for the semi-final round, and that goes to the Kingston Preparatory School, placing first in the semi-final round. Gold, big gold. And then the last category before we move into the meat of the matter is the top buzzer student from the main student. You get a gold medal, and that goes to the Newgrounds Primary School with a score of 1,050 points. She came to win it. Now, before we go to the main one, just one more, Sabita, and I'll relieve you. We are going to award the top substitute. Now, this is judged from their buzzer round, and it was a very grueling round. We see that the students worked for it. This winner is going to win themselves a phone, courtesy Kccu, a medal, and bragging rights. Speed boss. I'll call that one speed boss. So the substitute speed boss goes to Lomans Windward Anglican School. Congratulations, with a score of 1,200. Okay, thank you, Sabita. Don't leave. Just step to the side. You're the next in charge, so you have to stay. Okay. All right. So now we're going to start with 6th place. 6th place receives a medal for the student. Not a medal, sorry. A trophy for the student. They also receive a plaque for the school so that you can show that you would have participated and came 6th in our finals. And that's it, right? Good. All right, so this goes to, apologize, we had some mix-up with the branding of the trophy, so you would have to return the trophy after so I can change the branding, okay? So in 6th position, with scoring 900 in the multiple choice round, 300 in the close-ended, 500 in the trivia. This goes to Lomans Windward Anglican School. Teacher guide, can you come to collect the plaque for the school? Quickly. Yeah, so you could hold it. No, you can hold it for now. Right. In fifth position, amassing a total of 2,500 points, 1,200 in multiple choice, 300 in close-ended, and 1,000 in trivia. This goes to 𝘱𝑒𝘠𝑒 SDA. Oh, sorry, substitutes for the schools come as well. We have the bronze medals, the small one. So substitute for 𝘱𝑒𝘠𝑒, I'll get you yours just now. Just come back with first. Wait, step to side bit. We're giving the trophy for him, right? Oh. All right, substitutes. And Lomans Windward, you can come as well. All right. Romans. Oh, the oh, bronze. Okay, Lomans Windward. All right. In fourth position, amassing a total of 2,900 points, 900 in the multiple choice, 1,200 in close-ended, 500 in trivia, and 300 in buzz-around, we have Richland Park Government School. Substitutes. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Osnet. Sabita, back to you again. In third position. Now, for third position, the student and school receives both a trophy. The school receives a cash prize of $500, with $150 going towards the teacher guide. And the third place winner receives a Samsung tablet with a case and a keyboard, so it can double as a mini laptop. In third position, with a total of 3,100 points, she seems to like this number, we have Kingston Preparatory School. $800 in multiple choice, 900 in close-ended, 500 in trivia, and 900 in buzzer round. Very good.
Bronze, big medal. The bronze, big medal.
Yeah. No. Substitute. Substitute. And then the teacher. Just to add, the teacher guide also receives a goodie bag courtesy 𝘊𝑜𝘱𝑒 Moments from 𝘊𝑜𝘱𝑑𝘪𝑒 𝐷𝘪𝑠𝘐 with some goodies. And all right, thank you, Sabita. What's next? No. All right. In second position, or should I start with first? In second position, amassing a total of 3,450 points. Second position walks away with a trophy for the school as well, a goodie bag for the teacher, $1,000 cash prize to the school, $250 of which goes towards the teacher guide. And the student walks away with a laptop, with mouse, laptop bag. Well, the laptop have a keypad on this. Mouse pad. The whole works, you don't gotta buy anything. The winner of the second place is 𝑁𝘰𝑒𝑛 Primary School. I believe this is the second time that 𝑁𝘰𝑒𝑛 would have placed. Definitely a school to reckon with. Just to give you the breakdown of our points, 1,500 in multiple choice, 400 in close-ended, 500 in reading in trivia, 1,050 in buzzer, which really brought her up to that grand total. And teacher guide. All right, so I would like to call on my 2025 mastermind. Jamila, come to the front. Thank you, Osnet. Alyssa, the one you're holding is for the student. Just one. Is there any discrepancies over there? All right. So give it a round of applause to our mastermind, and let's use this opportunity to hope and wish her the best of luck in her exam. I do hope that you ace that one just like you did the quiz. Now, in first prize, you get a beautiful, massive trophy to take to your principal's office. You also get one to take home for yourself. Substitute, you get a gold medal. The school receives $2,000. 500 goes towards the teacher guide. A goodie bag courtesy 𝘊𝑜𝘱𝑒 Moments. And the winner gets the latest iPad courtesy Kccu. Comes with a case, keypad, Apple Pen, you name it. Now, You also get bragging rights and a feature in the newspapers. In first position, amassing 2,200 in multiple choice, 1,700 in close-ended, 500 in reading comprehensional trivia, 450 in buzzer, for a total of 4,850. We have St. Mary's RC. Yeah, I want Jamila to hand it over to him. The trophy mostly, not the bag. He can hold the bag. All right, so Mastermind passing on to Mastermind. Thank you, and I want to call on, the substitute. You could let her put it on. Come on, smile, hands up. This is pictures I'm going to post in. So if you know you're looking crazy in the pictures, I'm posting it still. All right, thank you, Jamila, Sabita, Sister Sabita. And the teacher, St. Mary's, a proud moment. He worked very hard. Congratulations to the parents too. I know you worked hard behind the scenes as well. All right, thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. Viewing online, thank you, audience. Refreshments will be provided immediately now. Get home safely. If you, transportation? Oh, okay. Get home safely, safe journey, all the best, and stay in touch, connect with us. Don't be a stranger, and hopefully see you guys next year for 2027. Just a gentle reminder, can you please, students, all participants, substitute, can you come to the front so that we can grab a malt, take a picture for Bury. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for watching this live brought to you by VC3 TV, your sports and culture network. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at VC3 TV.
Thank you so much for watching this live broadcast. Compliments VC3 TV. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at VC3 TV.